Hello everyone, welcome back to our Rich Dad Poor Dad series. Today we're here with our sixth principle or sixth lesson. I am Walt, and our sixth lesson here is it's a pretty good one. This one is to work to learn, don't work for money. I would personally call this principle work to learn, don't work to earn kind of thing. But that's not quite as accurate because you do want to earn in the long run, but it's basically coming down to the idea of don't work for money, but get your money working for you, as we've talked about earlier. And that more importantly than just the idea of getting your money working for you, this one is about working to learn about how to do that, okay? So here's a mistake that a lot of people going into business or being entrepreneurs or doing something that is outside the whole let me just get a job to earn money group, okay? Everybody who's tried to do that, and that's probably most of the people who want to read this kind of book, we're willing to take the time to read this kind of stuff. What you probably experience with this is you have a great idea, okay? I don't care if it's like a video game, if it's a book, if it's a video, if it's a, like a great idea for a company, if it's like a trading system, if it's whatever, okay? It's a method of earning there that's going to be beyond just trading your time for money. So a lot of people have these ideas on how to do that, and the problem is that once they start actually trying to do it, they're going to run into some obstacles. Because the thing is, you probably don't know enough about this to be successful at it right off the bat, okay? And that's why you gotta read books on it, that's why you gotta work on it, and eventually you will succeed if you pursue it and you have a strong enough desire and belief, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill kind of material all right there, which I have also done a series on, so check that one out if you guys want to know more about the kind of individual philosophy of achievement. But back to our money kind of stuff here. A lot of people try to work for money, okay? They think, okay, I'm going to make this product, it's going to make me money. Here's my first book, let's make a fortune. And then it doesn't do it. Here's my first video, I'm ready to have my ad revenue. Doesn't work. Here's my first website, it's going to market everything. Going to work. Nope, no it doesn't. Here's my first trading strategy, I'm gonna get rich overnight. Nope, didn't, okay? And so a lot of times people go into it with strong ideas because they're ready to be done with their day job, they're ready to be done with all their schoolwork, they're ready to be done for these things, so they run into doing some new enterprise, and it's not necessarily a bad idea. The problem is that they expect to be able to do it overnight in many cases. Now, I've done some videos specifically about how to do your goal setting a little bit better than that, to adjust your expectations, to not have to suffer from the problems there, but still to get the upside. But on top of all that, there's another component here, okay, and this is working to learn. So a lot of times what you need to do is learn in these things before you're actually going to be great at it, okay? You're going to work at it, and eventually you're going to learn enough stuff about it to be, good at it, and eventually to be great at it. And that's all good, okay? That's what you want to go for. But the problem is we often think that that should happen very quickly, and we work just to, get the money really fast, and it doesn't work. And what you actually need to do is you're going to find that you're putting in a lot of time and you're not making minimum wage at it, okay? You're like, man, how come I'm making 3 cents an hour at this? Why should I ever work at this business? Why should I ever learn how to trade? Why should I ever learn how to, market, to do any of this stuff? Because, like, right off the bat, you're not getting paid. Well, welcome to the world of that kind of stuff, because often that's the case, because you're not having an employer who is, using your time to make them a lot more money and then paying you part of that money, okay? But you are going for an ownership stake in it, so it's going to be a lot larger in, stake in the long run here. I can always go to the Jesse Pinkman, Walter White example here of pointing out once they started their Cook in season 5 there that, hey, you know what, we're not making as much money, but we got ownership stakes, so we buff up our process, we make more, and we'll make far more than we did just, cooking. And that other one. Anyway, great show if you guys like Breaking Bad. It's got a few dark moments, but it's got some good content in there otherwise. Yeah, anyway, back to our ideas here. Really, what else do I want to get at? I want to get at the main idea, though, that you want to work to learn about stuff, okay? Go into things looking to say, I want to learn how to do marketing. I want to learn how to trade. I want to learn how to write. And you're going to do these kind of things, and a lot of it is going after things, failing, and then trying to find mentors and people who are already successful in this field and going after that kind of stuff. Learning what they do, copying some of their material, using your own originality. And soon enough, you'll be very successful at a lot of these things, and you won't even see it coming. You're going to have your big goal, you'll fail at at it. It's kind of going to be in the background, and then it'll just pop up as a success. Kind of like in The Alchemist, where the crystal shop, where he just he loses his goal, and then a year later it just pops back up, and he feels a lot more success and power when that kind of thing happens. And that's absolutely a fantastic kind of self-help material book, and I'll do some videos on that one as well. I've already done one, but I'll probably do more. Anyway, the main idea here is just work to learn, because when you learn stuff, it's always going to be valuable. And a lot of the time when you're learning stuff, going to college, for example, going to schools in some places, private schools, for example, a lot of people are paying a lot of money to trade for their education, okay? So a lot of education, though, in the world of this kind of business stuff can be free and can only cost you time, okay? Now, time is money, so you don't want to just lose all your time to this and all that kind of stuff. You don't want to become super obsessed about it necessarily, okay? But what you do want to do is do more than just trade your time for money, because that's rarely going to be profitable enough, because somebody is paying you because your time is more valuable than what they're paying, obviously. That's how they're making a profit. And yeah, that's really what we want to get at here, is you want to be an owner in your life in many cases. Most people who want to watch this kind of stuff do want that. And you just have to keep going at it. You have to be persistent. And you have to realize that some of it's going to be a learning process where you're not going to be making minimum wage. Though, for those of you who jump into these kind of business ventures and suddenly overnight you're a great trader or great at marketing, or, you know, great salesman, or whatever these kind of things are that you dream of that are going to make you a lot of money. Those who jump in and are, you know, say 1% of the people who do these things and are immediately successful, good for you. But for most of us, it's not going to be like that. So maybe luck will be on your side. Probably it won't. But if you keep trying to work to learn, then eventually you will earn. Anyway, that's about it for this principle. I will see you guys next time with our 7th lesson. So stay tuned. I'm Walt. I'll see you next time.